Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And I am very proud to announce that beginning in April, we will be having live stream discussions on this channel once again. And the topic of conversation of those live streams will be the films that could be described colloquially as the films in the series, the cinematic series known as Jaws. So if you are interested, my dear friends, please, oh please, won't you join me? Won't you join us for live stream discussions on the films Jaws, and then Jaws 2, and then Jaws 3, and then last but certainly not least, Jaws the Revenge. So what that means is, let us schedule a time, you and I, to sit down together and have what I hope to be a fun time talking about these films. First up will be a discussion on this work, which is right here, Jaws. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the live streaming, here we have Jaws. So Jaws is going to be the topic of discussion for the next live stream. What I would like to do is I'd like to schedule the live stream discussion for Jaws for Sunday, April 10th, 2022. So Sunday, April 10th, 2022 at 7 a.m. Tokyo time. I'll have the time and the schedule down in the description box just in case you need it. But once again, Sunday, April 10th, 2022, I'd like to have at 7 a.m. Tokyo time, I'd like to schedule our live stream discussion on the film Jaws. So that will be, we still have a little bit of time between now and such date of April 10th. So by my count, it's maybe a little bit, about 2 weeks, a little bit less perhaps, but hopefully that'll be enough time for anyone who is interested to watch the film, maybe for the first time or maybe as a rewatch, whatever the case may be. Hopefully that'll give you enough time, and then we can talk about we can start talking about Jaws. I should point out too that I will schedule a little bit later the remaining live stream discussions. It'll probably fall on a weekly basis, but I will make that announcement as soon as I can. But what I'm thinking is, after that April 10th discussion, the following Sunday will be discussion on Jaws 2, and then the following Sunday will be Jaws 3, and then maybe the following Sunday will be Jaws the Revenge. So it will have week, it'll go in increments of 1 week. So Jaws, and then a week later Jaws 2, and then a week later Jaws 3. But I'll have that specific schedule published on this channel as soon as I have that information, as soon as I can confirm that schedule. But what I can confirm as of now is Sunday, April 10th, 7 a.m. Tokyo time, Jaws. This film, Jaws, starring Roy Scheider and Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss. This is you don't need me to say what a classic this is. It is a classic, and it has lost none of its punch. It has lost none of its thrills and scares and entertainment value, etc., etc. It has lost none of it. If anything, it has gained so much power and composure and thrills and chills over time, I would argue. It is such a great work on so many levels. And I mentioned it before, but I'll say it again. I saw this film when I was a kid. I never saw it in the theater as a kid, unfortunately, but it was always one of those VHS staples. It was such a fundamental, important work in my life growing up in the VHS days and then beyond. And I remember too looking at the box, the VHS box, and the back had the pictures. You could look at the back of the VHS boxes in the rental stores, and you could see they'd had pictures of the film, and the picture on the box that VHS release was the picture of the three men, um, Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss. They're standing on the boat, the Orca. And so I remember looking at that for the first time, and my mom pointing out to the characters and just explained to me who these characters were in the film, and just from then on, my life changed. Watching Jaws, my life changed. I think because of that, I was so scared. I can't to this day. I will refuse to swim in waters at night. I don't want to do that. I think it was that film, and also there's another similar aquatic monster film called Alligator, that I also saw around the same time as a kid. But it was those two films. But Jaws was one of the films that really traumatized me to the point where I refused to swim in any body of water, pool or open sea, whatever, if it's dark and I can't see the bottom. So that's one thing. And also the way in which this film Jaws just grew and grew and grew and grew in my mind. As I said, I saw it as a kid, but just never left my life. And when I got a little bit older and I began to become more aware of, say, the magic of filmmaking and the way in which filmmaking is also a process of illusion, and how the filmmakers behind the camera were making these illusions with the special effects and the like, I began to see this film too as a towering achievement of technical filmmaking craft, to the highest degree, to the nth degree. And also the idea of illusions, how this film so economically created the sense of the illusion of the shark and of the movement and motion. And of course the artistic composition is not just found in the visuals and the special effects, but also in the music. I mean, we will talk about the importance of this of John Williams, not just to this film, but just to late 20th century entertainment spectacle cinema in general. I mean, his contribution is. I mean, I don't think iconic does it justice enough. I think it's monumental. I don't think is enough. Legendary, I don't think is enough. I mean, you have to find a word that combines all three of those meanings and then some, I think, to describe the contribution of John Williams. And I think that type of struggle with the English language is something that I will have too when I'm speaking about Steven Spielberg and just his his fearless genius in making a film like Jaws and the way that he made it, and just what the end result was and is for generations to come. I mean, the results, you see it for yourself in the film. It's a miracle. This is a cinematic miracle that remains so effective, so chilling, so entertaining to this very day. And we will talk about various quotes from the film, um, various shots from the film. I mean, I can't do. I'm not really good with my Chief Brody impression or impersonation, but I'll do my best. Or Quint. Um, maybe Hoop. Oh, gosh, I'm not good with my Hooper impression either, but I'll do my best. Um, if I displease your hearing ears during the live stream when I'm trying to sing, say something, I don't know, show me the way to go home. I'll do my best to try to make my voice not so unpleasant. But I please accept my apologies in advance, my dear friends. But I mean no ill will indeed. But the point being that I am looking forward to it very much. I cannot wait. As I say, this film was so important to me as a kid, and it remains so important to me now. And I'll do my utmost to try to express the reasons why. And it is in that same spirit that I will try in future live streams. Again, the specific schedule for those live streams to be announced momentarily, but I will try also to describe how I feel in the same way about Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and Jaws the Revenge. So I love these films to bits, to chum, I don't know, to bits, and so it'll be my great pleasure to share with you some thoughts and comments I have about this work from 75. Steven Spielberg's work, Jaws. So please, won't you join me? Won't you join us in that discussion? I look forward to seeing you there, my friends, in case you're interested. Once again, Sunday, April 10th, 7 a.m. Tokyo time, we will be talking in a live stream about Jaws. Okay, my friends, so that's it for now. And so until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well. And please keep on watching a lot of great, great movies. Thank you so much, as always, for your time. I very, very much appreciate it. Stay strong, stay safe, and cheers.